Hello there everybody, my name is Nicholas Padula, and I'm going to be doing a walkthrough of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Released in 1994 by Sega Enterprises. In order to fill up the time, I'm going to be playing it on no save mode, and I'm going to be playing it as Sonic and Tails. Off I go in order to get all 7 Chaos Emeralds back. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles was originally supposed to be released as Sonic 3. Meaning Sonic 3 was supposed to be... Sonic the Hedgehog 3 was supposed to be... What I'm trying to say is Sonic the Hedgehog 3 was originally going to have all 14 zones in one, but due to time restraints, it was split into 2 games. Therefore, Sonic the Hedgehog 3 only had 6 zones finished when it was released on Groundhog Day, and for the remaining zones, they were put into Sonic and Knuckles, and it was released in October of 1994. That's where backwards compatibility came in. Nice, you're right there. Now let's get the Chaos Emerald. The first one. You gotta continue, which means it's not game over. I can continue if I want to. It's very useful if you want to continue your game where you left off. And since I scored a perfect by collecting all the rings in the special stage, I get an extra life, which is 50,000 points. There we go. Moving on. Sonic 3 has an Insta-Shield, which Sonic can use by jumping. By having a player hit the jump button twice like I just showed you. See, like that? I'm not going to attack the mini-boss at this very moment because no matter how many hits you take on it, it won't make a difference. Now onto this bonus stage. This here is my all-time favorite in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Also with Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles together. It's glowing orbs. Glowing orbs. And it's one of the 3 bonus stages available in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And one of the 2 special stages in Sonic and Knuckles. As I said before, all this was supposed to be in its own game, but due to time restraints, they were split into 2 games. The first bonus stage, if you get at least 20 rings, is the slot machine. 34 will have you in the glowing orbs like I was in just now. If you have at least 50 rings, you go into the Gumball bonus stage, which is the main bonus stage in Sonic the Hedgehog 3. when you have like around 60 rings, all 3 bonus stages are going to vary. And the ring amounts are completely random. So around like 64 some mod rings, I don't know what special stage is going to be what. A bonus stage, actually. The first special stage that I played a while ago had all its colors mostly from Angel Island. This is from actually not only the second special stage, but it's on Hydrocity Zone. As you notice the color pattern. I cannot go too much into detail because I am on a time limit. So let's get it as far as we can in this no save file. There we go. I got another perfect and another continue. You get a continue in the special stage if you collected 50 rings, at least 50 rings. And also in the bonus stage. Only in the slot machine. But if you already have 50 rings, at least around 60 rings heading into the slot machine, any ring you collect will give you a continue. And listen to music. That's Act 2 music rather than Act 1 music. That's because Sega was short on time and they were not able to fix this glitch. So, this is the electric shield where you can collect rings with it. And when you jump, he gets higher. Now it's boss time. It takes 6 hits for this one. The major bosses occur at the end of Act 2, and you have to hit them 8 times. And it's always Dr. Robotnik. Also known as in Japan, mostly here nowadays, US and Europe, Dr. Eggman. On to Act 2. Angel Island is now in complete disaster mode because of what happened during Act 1. This special stage has similar gimmicks to Marble Garden Zone because of the color pattern. This is slightly hard to get a continue. I mean, it's hard to get a perfect in this one because you have to jump over a specific blue sphere in order to do that. Otherwise, you won't get a perfect. It's hard to find it. I think it can only be done when you have 18 spheres left, 18 blue spheres left. You must time your jump perfectly. Otherwise, you won't get a perfect. If you hit any one of the red spheres, the special stage is over. You won't get a Chaos Emerald. So be careful. You'd be totally gutted if you collected all the rings, but in the end you ended up touching a red sphere, thus not giving you a Chaos Emerald at all. You don't want to be in that kind of situation. You know, I should never be in that situation at all. I'd be upset. With the water shield, Sonic can breathe underwater. Sonic cannot so bounce. So on this bite, he has in order for him to jump, in order for him to bounce with the water shield, you have to hit the jump button twice, like this. There we go. Right to the lightning shield. Water and electricity don't mix at all. Means if at any point Sonic touches the water with a fire shield or a lightning shield, his shield disappears completely. Here's slot machines. That's not what we want to see. Whenever that happens, you will lose a lot of rings. So be careful. If you don't have a shield when you enter this bonus stage, that means if you have no rings out when you hit the goal, that means when you go back into the zones, if you are not careful, then you lose a life. If you're down your final life, then it's continuing your game or bust. And from the blocks, whenever you touch them, the blue ones go from blue to yellow. When they go to yellow, when you touch them again, they go to pink. And when you hit the pink, hit them in the pink section, they turn to gold. I'll show it to you right now. This is similar to Sonic 1 special stage, but totally different. Again. This fourth special stage has all the colors from Carnival Night. The fifth special stage, surprisingly, has colors from Flying Battery, because Flying Battery was supposed to be played after Carnival Night during development. However, due to time constraints, Flying Battery was not even finished, so Carnival Night, after you complete Carnival Night, you head over to Ice Cap Zone. Knuckles himself was originally not supposed to transfer into Flying Battery Zone after Carnival Night. That was That was all during development. Now, Knuckles can enter Flying Battery since Flying Battery was moved to Sonic and Knuckles and have it, and it was set, and it ended up as the second zone in Sonic and Knuckles. The first zone in that game is Mushroom Hill. In Sonic 3 and Knuckles, Mushroom Hill is the first zone where you have a chance to collect all of your collected Chaos Emeralds again, but this time as Super Emeralds. If you collect all 7 Chaos Emeralds, you get the Super Sonic form. And in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, you have it until you have a chance to collect. You must collect them all before the end of Launch Base Zone, because the number of Chaos Emeralds you collect throughout the game will be reverted into Super Emeralds. If you don't have all 7 Chaos Emeralds by the end of Launch Base, then you will, no matter what happens, have the bad ending. No matter what. If you do collect all the 7 Chaos Emeralds, however, do not collect all 7 Super Emeralds, you are forced to get the good ending similar to Sonic and Knuckles, known as the Super form. If you collect all 7 Chaos Emeralds and all 7 Super Emeralds, you get Hyper Sonic, which is exclusive to Sonic 3 and Knuckles. What's interesting about the Sonic and Knuckles cartridge is, I said that it's backwards compatibility. And it is. If I place Sonic 2 on top of Sonic and Knuckles, then I'd be playing Knuckles and Sonic the Hedgehog 2. While Sonic 1 and Sonic Spinball activates Blue Spheres, the entire minigame from start to finish. Any other game will either have Sonic and Knuckles or a random Blue Spheres minigame. Only one level. Games like Street Fighter 2 Special Champion Edition will not, no matter, it cannot play a single Blue Spheres game, but instead load Sonic and Knuckles. That's because Street Fighter 2 Special Champion Edition file size is too big. Sonic and Knuckles is a 2 megabyte game. Same goes with Sonic 3. I'm running out of time. Gotta get a move on. My time's about to expire. I know about the water shield. I'm just gonna die right here so I can end this walkthrough. And that'll do it. Thanks for watching me play Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Until next time, this is Nicholas Padula saying, see you real soon.